right, I am here with Mark Bazooka DeLuca. So Mark, you're a long-time 154, 160 contender. You're going to fight Ian Green November 4th in Miami, Florida. So first of all, thank you for your time. But what was it like to, get the call to fight on a Don King card? He's been around and he's worked and promoted some of the biggest fighters in the history of the sport. So what was it like to kind of get that call and be a part of his promotion?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. My manager, Adi DePino, was shopping around and looking for shows, and we struck a deal with Don King, and it's pretty cool. He's been a long time character of the sport, so I'm looking forward to working with him.
Yeah, but one thing that Tim Bradley mentioned before when Abraham was fighting on the ESPN broadcast is that you're right now the only world-class active trainer and fighter. So a lot of people look at that as a negative, but tell me why that's a positive and some of the advantages that come with fighting and training at the highest level.
Luckily I'm timing my camps right along with the fighters that I work with. I've got other coaches to help too, Matt Ryan, Mike Ferracano, so they train me and they help train the other fighters too. The pros of it is you're surrounded by good fighters all the time. When you teach, you learn twice. So I'm constantly reiterating and reteaching myself the basics and the fundamentals, and it keeps me in the gym. So when fights like this pop off, I'm a half a heartbeat away from fighting. So it's good. I take it as a positive.
100%. You just spoke on how it's good to kind of time out the camp. So how do you manage right now being in your camp, but also being involved with kind of the guys that are around the gym and the guys that you train also?
It's pretty good. They get their one-on-one sessions with the other coaches, and I get my one-on-one sessions with the other coaches too. And we all kind of like co-train each other. I do get to take the lead sometimes and do some things, some personal sessions, but right now I'm the first guy in the slot, which makes it easier. So I have the first fight in November, and then everybody else is trailing, late November, December. So no one else is really in camp other than myself right now, so it makes it easy.
Yeah, now you've been in big fights before, and I know some fighters watch a lot of film on their opponents, and then some also, they don't like to watch film because they say every fight is different and styles make fights. So what's your opinion on the preparation and watching film on opponents? Is that something you like to do, or are you kind of like someone who every fight is different so you don't look too much into it?
Yeah, I was every time I get an opponent, I check him out. I see what kind of style he has, and I'll watch maybe a few rounds. I don't obsess over film. I kind of just try to worry about myself more so than worry about my opponent. I let my coaches worry about the film study, and then we sit down and we talk strategy. But I'll watch it. I've seen all the styles out there, so nothing really is gonna surprise me too much. And I try not to obsess over the videos.
Yeah, now this gym's on a hot streak. You guys have had a really good summer. Guys picking up a bunch of great wins. So does that motivate you even more? Being in the corner and seeing those guys, and does that help you just motivate you to accomplish great things also?
Yeah, no doubt. Seeing these guys win here at Everybody Fights, there's a whole laundry list of pros, and they're doing great things, and it does give you inspiration, and yeah, it keeps you in the game. I'm every day, all day boxing. Either I'm training, or I'm teaching, or I'm doing strength with this one, or I'm doing strength myself, or we're doing a team run. So it's just like, it's boxing all day, so it's good.
Yeah, and then last question is that Ian Green, your opponent, he's ranked number 7 by the WBA, and this fight is for a WBA Intercontinental title. So obviously you're focused on this fight, but if you win, and when you win, what would you like to do next?
The champ, WBA champ, whatever that is. I think if Lauer right now holds a belt, I don't really follow how many belts they got, but Lauer's the man right now, so I got to get past Ian Green, who's a good fighter, and I'm going to prepare my best for him and get him out of the way first, and then hopefully go for the big boy.
Yes, sir. So that is Mark Bazooka DeLuca. Mark, thank you for your time. And is there anyone that you'd like to shout out before we finish this up? Anyone who's been around the camp or helped made that fight?
Just my team. My coach Matt Ryan and Mike Ferracano. The whole crew here at Everybody Fights. They give me the facility to get in the best shape possible. So I appreciate it very much.
Perfect. Thank you.